Good evening and welcome to Connecting Point. I'm Jim Madigan. Time to go off the beaten path. This time we visit Wyben, a quiet and interesting place nestled in a corner of Westfield. The visit courtesy of producer Dave Fraser.
Wyben is part of Westfield. It's not separate, and it was begun really in 1702, 100 years before the Louisiana Purchase. A farming community with a church that was thriving and a school that was thriving, and people that centered around both.
If you're talking to a Westfield resident, they are very familiar with the church. So people will know of this little church that's very big. But if you're talking to anybody outside of Westfield, they really don't know where you're talking about.
But what you find here are still open fields, homes that have significant land around them. You're not right on top of each other. You have a real sense of country, yet you're only 10 minutes, 12 minutes from downtown Westfield.
We have a sign that you're entering Wyben, but the property lines, so to speak, are not defined. If someone close by wants to be in Wyben, they're in Wyben.
My description is, if you know where the high school is, keep on going until you find the Y in the road. And when you find the Y in the road, you're going to stay left. And then when you get to the next Y in the road, which is right here, you have found Wyben.
Well, I grew up in a smaller community in Ireland, so moving here was like a little piece of home for me. The sense of community in Wyben is hard to find, I think, elsewhere, and it's unique.
I had no clue that I would ever be the pastor of Wyben Union Church. It was not something, I didn't even know Wyben existed until about 2.5 years ago. Even in other communities where the church is a part of that community, yet you still don't see it as vitally important. But here you find that the church is still very vital in the community and the people of the church. It's quite different than you see in so many other areas, whether it's in the city or in the country. Many of the people here in our community walk to the church, and you don't see that very often any longer.
We came to Wyben kind of by chance, I suppose. We were looking to get out of the hill towns because all my children live here, my grandchildren are here in this area. And we had been coming to the antique shops way back from when Mrs. Hayden owned it. In fact, our kitchen table we bought here 40 years ago from Mabel Hayden. One of my best friends, his grandfather owned the Wyben filling station, and most people had never seen it. And fortunately, he had a picture. It's just another part of Wyben that existed that most people who weren't part of Wyben have no idea.
When I came to Wyben, I discovered the 4th of July parade, which is a wonderful tradition here in Wyben.
It is a step back in time. You find every kind of tractor, small or large, new or old. If there's a vehicle that can be driven, if there's something that can be pedaled, if there's something that can be pushed, and if it's nothing more than just shoes on your feet, you're welcome to be in the parade.
I thought it'd be a great idea if we as a community got together and entered a float in the parade. And I decided on the schoolhouse. The schoolhouse played a very important role in the development of the community. So we built a replica of it, we put it on the back of a flatbed truck, and we hauled it down the parade route. And to our shock, we won first prize for an outside entry. And you never saw a bunch of retired seniors celebrating like we did. You'd think we won the lottery, $1 million.
This community really looks out for itself, and that's what's so endearing, is that while we're part of Westfield, the community itself up in this corner still really thinks of itself as its own community, what it stands for, and its rich connection to supporting family life, and really the history and the heritage of this great community of Westfield.